Oh my gosh, look at that fish, Pete. Oh my gosh, look at that fish, Pete. There we go. Another, look at that. Got him, you got him, you got him. Oh, nice fish. The head is what it is. The head is big. That is just incredible. Look at the size of that thing. Look at that walleye. Come on, hard. Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Today's show is brought to you by Mercury Marine, #1 on the water, by Bass Pro Shops, by FRABILL, innovating the outdoors, by your Toyota dealer, by Mills Fleet Farm, your fishing gear headquarters, by Yamaha, ATVs and snowmobiles, by BITZER Creek Zip Lures, by Leinenkugels, by Menards, and by Johnsonville Brats. Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. I'll tell you folks, it's a beautiful, cool evening in July, and we're doing something a little bit different today with my buddy Dale Stroshine. We're on what you would call an exploring trip, and we're only 14 miles from your house, but there's a different state right there. There's Michigan. We're on the Menominee River, and this is kind of an experiment for you and me to go out in the evening. It's actually about 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and we're going to fish until about 10 o'clock tonight. And this can be walleye central in here, you've heard, huh?
That's what I hear, John. There's a number of fish that have been coming out of here. Come up here to check it out and see what it's all about.
Now, you and I have not fished rivers before, but I know this was a relative of yours that kind of told us about how we should go about doing this type of fishing.
Right.
We're going to be fishing in rapids?
Yeah, it sounds like it's a heavy current area where the fish are focusing on, and the fish are running pretty decent size there, so I'm excited.
Well, I'll show you folks what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right here on the Menominee River right after this.
I've always been an Optimax fan, and the new Mercury 115 horsepower Optimax is an awesome engine. Not only does it deliver the acceleration I want, but it's lighter, more powerful, and just as clean as most 4-strokes in its class. Optimax is 45% more fuel efficient than traditional 2-strokes. If you want that kind of power and performance working for you, go with the new 115 Optimax and go for the max. Mercury, #1 on the water.
It's clearance time on an incredible selection of Toyota SUVs. The time is right for the smooth-riding Highlander, which IntelliChoice rated the highest MPG in its class. You'll want to drive away in the spacious Highlander, also an IntelliChoice Best Overall Value of the Year. It only happens once a year. Toyota time. The time is now.
Got him. Look at that one blast that thing. All right.
At Bass Pro Shops, we know these are the times of your life.
I got a fish here. He's ahead. Oh, man.
Be ready for them.
Look at that fish. That's a nice fish.
No matter how you like to shop, get more outdoors for your money with Bass Pro Shops.
Hey, welcome back, folks. I'll tell you, this is a good sign, Dale. Your buddy's here holding up some nice walleyes. Those are Menominee River walleyes. Those are some nice fish.
That gets me fired up. It looks like it's well worth the drive already.
So we're going to head upriver a little bit here and try the rapids, and then maybe come back down and do what these guys are doing.
Yeah, that might sound like a good plan, John.
All right. Hey, thanks, guys. Good job, fellas. Well, I'll tell you, after seeing those fish, we're going to switch gears a little bit. You and I were going to start out just kind of vertical jigging, but when you saw those guys trolling, that's what you decided you want to start out doing?
Yeah, I think that makes good sense. Check this out in here. And, this is completely experimental for us.
Right.
It's fun, and let's make the best of it. We can go up and play with that other stuff later, and we're going to cast for walleyes this evening. But right now, we're going to pull the crawler harness.
Now, a lot of guys don't know how to put the night crawler on a crawler harness, and this, folks, is an extremely effective summer bait, and
Yes.
It really works well. And we troll with it and go about 1.3, 1.5 miles an hour. But this is how you put the crawler deal on, right, Dale?
Yeah, John, what you want to do is, first of all, this is really a big crawler, so I'm going to nip it off later, but you want to come up here right on the end of the crawler and just catch it in the end. And then there's that little ring on there, and typically that's about where you're going to hook, somewhere close to that ring on the crawler. As you can
right
see
here.
right here.
Right
Yep.
there. Okay.
We're going to come back on the next one and just hook right in and around that area.
The key is you want it straight.
Yeah, you want to keep
action.
it straight, and I'm going to nip a little bit off because that crawler's pretty big.
Hey, here we go, folks. I'll tell you, that didn't take us real long, did it, Dale?
No.
That didn't take us long at all.
Oh, first pass, we got one on here, John.
And this is kind of a relaxing way to do this, you know? Just kind
this
of putt up and down the Menominee River here.
Yeah, it's kind of like kayaking.
Well, any size of this guy at all, do you know
I
yet?
can't tell because he got in the other line, unfortunately, here, John.
Oh, okay. I'm watching my boards over there, too. Wow.
Good thing I'm using these new, this is that new fiberglass rod, John, from Fenwick called the Fen Glasses.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Big walleye, Dale?
I don't know, but it's strong.
Yeah, it's a nice walleye.
Boy, those
That is a nice walleye.
Fen glass rods. Look at this thing
Yeah,
go, John.
you gotta have that, too.
There he
Ooh,
is.
nice fish. There he is. Oh, nice walleye, Dale. All right, buddy. Hey, I'll tell you, it's nice when a plan works, isn't it?
Watch those hooks.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay.
There we go. Nice fish.
Oh yeah, real nice fish. Be careful.
There we go. That's a beautiful walleye. That's not as big as the ones we saw those other guys have, but I'll tell you something. That's
our first one.
Now, I'll tell you something. We talked to some of the guys up here, too, about the eating quality of these walleyes. Is that an eater or is that a throwbacker?
Yeah, that would be an eater.
Yeah, that's an eater right there, folks. I'm going to actually take a couple of these walleyes home to eat. They are supposed to be delicious. But, you know, really, that's our first 10 minutes out here now.
Yep.
And our plan is to troll until dark and then try some cranking. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, and then we're going to cast for him.
Okay, that'll be fun, huh?
Yeah, it should be a great time.
Dale, I got one on here, buddy.
I see that, John.
Yeah, that board didn't go back very hard, did it?
No.
Now I want to turn that clicker off.
Okay.
Yeah, these rods are nice. They play nice. Now, when you're reeling in like this, do you keep your rod tip high?
Yeah, keep your rod tip up. Like I said, these are those Fen glass rods, and they're pretty soft tipped, you know.
Boy, I'll tell you, this is fun, guys. You don't know how big this fish is going to be, and I'll tell you, that's hard on Jamie, the photographer. We got boat waves going by here.
That boat was very courteous, of
Okay,
course.
here we go.
Oh yeah, nice fish, nice fish.
There we go, little walleye. Another eater. There's another eater job right there, folks. That nice walleye, Dale. But you take a look at that. That, folks, right there is just a perfect eating walleye, isn't it, Dale?
Yep, that's what you want.
Is there any harm in keeping a few walleyes up here?
No, absolutely not.
Really?
I mean,
No.
you always want to practice selective harvest, but this is selective harvest. You know, I mean, you're not taking big fish. This isn't hurting anything.
One interesting thing about trolling in a river like the Menominee River here, you're actually kind of trolling structure. I want to show the folks how close you're running those planer boards to that big old ship there. Is there a reason for that, Dale?
Well, John, one thing I learned back in Sturgeon Bay in the channel, when these big boats tie up in the port, a lot of the fish will hold right alongside or just underneath the boats for cover, for stalking area. That's more or less weeds for them.
Oh, okay. So you can run those planer boards pretty darn close as we're looking at right now. And fish will see that scoot out from underneath there now. As it gets darker, those fish will move out from the shade and into the open water to feed.
Correct.
Ooh, I got one right by the Coast Guard ship there, Dale. I got one on right by the Coast Guard ship. I don't know how big this fish is. Doesn't feel real big, buddy.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I'll get the clicker off on the reel here. Now, you just keep a steady pressure on these fish, right?
Yep, steady pressure.
Okay. He's not coming yet.
He's staying down though,
Yeah,
John.
he is. I know it's hard for Jamie, the photographer. He's standing on the back of the boat in these big old boat waves here, you know? Yeah, oh yeah, he's fighting good, Dale. He's fighting good. I want to keep him
It's
down.
a big fish. It's a big fish,
Big
John.
fish. What do I do, Dale? What do I do? Just keep pressure on him?
Keep pressure on.
Okay, buddy.
Oh, it's a nice.
Nice walleye. There we go. Hey, there we go.
All right.
Yeah, that was cool. You know, that's something, folks, that we try to show on the program is how to troll. And that tip that you gave on trolling right next to the boats there, Dale, is an awesome tip.
Yeah.
And do you run shorelines like that, too, if you've got deep shorelines?
Sure, absolutely, John. Especially if you got cover over the top of them, you know. Get right up on those edges. Those fish hold underneath there.
Oh, that is a beautiful walleye. Whoa,
that one broke
there
the
he
hook
is.
off.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Pretty fish.
Oh yeah, really
Yeah,
nice fish.
really nice. But again, folks, running that board probably 10 feet away from that boat at most, right?
Well, I think you bumped off of it at first.
Hey, the Coast Guard's always been good to us. Whoa. What do you got? I just got that one off the hook. What do you got
I
on
got
there?
another one on, John.
Here, let me go get your board
I
for
got
you.
it. I got it.
I'll get it.
He's still there.
All right. That's the thing, when you take those boards off, folks, you got to make sure that you keep pressure on the outside line when you're doing that, right, Dale?
That's right. Well, you never want to just let the line pop up, or you put slack in the line, you're going to lose the fish.
This a big fish?
He seems real nice.
All right, buddy. He's just beating it. Wow. Don't lose him, Dale. Don't lose him, buddy.
All right.
I got the FRABILL handy. Oh, I'm going to get out there. Oh, that is a nice walleye. Come on, a little bit more. Nope, not yet.
Nope. There he is.
There we go. I'll tell you, that trolling shovel is a great net for catching walleyes, isn't
That's
it?
a big walleye.
That is a beautiful walleye, folks.
Nice fish.
Now that is one that are we going to release that one?
Yeah, we'll let this one go.
Hold that walleye up, Dale. That is a beautiful fish. Now that's about a 5-pounder. That's a pretty fish. Now we'll release this one, folks. We're only keeping like 15 to 18-inch fish.
that one's too
that
big
one
to
we
keep.
want to go back. But that's great, man. And we just picked up, folks, 2 fish in a matter of about 2 minutes. But I want to show you this trolling shovel and Dale actually helped design this net. And the cool thing about it, Dale, actually you can probably explain it for me, is you had him design it for what purpose here? To knock fish off when you're trolling?
Well, what inevitably happens, John, is when you're trolling with a net, you go in and if the hoop comes straight across, a lot of times what will happen is you hit them right in the head.
Oh, okay. Well, we're showing a replay right now of how we netted that last fish.
Right.
And that was the correct way to do it?
Absolutely, and what will happen is you're not going to miss fish. The apron in the front disallows, again, the hooks from getting hooked in the net. And you know what I'm talking about at home. A lot of times you get a fish that's the crankbait gets hooked or the crawler harness gets hooked in the net, and the fish is still outside the net, and you're done at that point.
You love your trolling shovel.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no, that was
It's made my job a lot easier.
Good walleye, buddy. Hey, Dale. Here we go, buddy. Yeah. Oh, there we go. No, that's a nice walleye. That's another good eater. I'll have my few eaters that I wanted when I came up here today. That one was just barely hooked. But like I said before, folks, we're pulling our lines in, and we're going to go and try some casting.
Right.
And hopefully we'll catch some. That's about the size they're catching casting, I think, too, isn't it?
Yeah, that and bigger.
That and bigger?
Yep.
All right, buddy. Good job trolling, though. That was a fun
it was
deal.
Fun. Yeah, absolutely.
Wisconsin woods and waters we all own.
For all your fishing news and more information on all our shows, visit lake-link.com. Keyword Gillespie.
The waters and the woods John calls home.
Just keep the rod up. Big Dave's new favorite lure on Lake Michigan, the BITZER Creek Z-Spoon.
All right.
Oh, good job, you guys.
Another one on the Z-Spoon. Oh, that's on the green Z-Spoon. You can troll them fast, you troll them slow. They'll have the same great fluttering back and forth action.
There we go, on the Z. All right, buddy.
Well, on the old style flutter spoons, most of them are made out of aluminum. That's what happened. The fish would get twisted up in your net. With the Z-Spoon, you got that light stainless steel. You bend it, it comes back to the original form every time.
Whoa, another nice one.
Nice coho. The Z-Spoon will not only catch cohos, brown trout, chinook, lake trout. Wait till you see what it does on northern pike and walleyes.
The Z-Spoon from BITZER Creek. Offered at your favorite retailer today.
Give your home a new look with great lights from Menards. Matching table, floor, wall, ceiling, and hanging lights by Westinghouse are all on sale at 19% off our everyday low prices. And save 19% on all Westinghouse ceiling fans, including the Instalock fan that installs in only minutes and helps cut cooling bills by up to 40%. For great lights and fantastic fans, shop Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's clearance time on a huge selection of Toyota trucks. It's time for the full-size Tundra. Take home the powerful truck that IntelliChoice says is among the lowest fuel costs in its class and the best overall value of the year. It only happens once a year. Toyota time. The time is now.
Look at that bass. Oh my gosh, folks.
Your strength and power and yet light.
There he is. Oh yeah, look at that pipe.
You've got this extruded aluminum frame It's much stronger than the standard round type frame.
There we go. Beautiful. Oh, man.
Where most handles are round, the Power Catch is kind of a triangular design so that it snaps into the yoke every time. You don't have to worry about the handle twisting and not popping in.
There's a Menominee. This is where these FRABILLs are just so beautiful, you know? Look at that. Look at how that net comes right out there.
Lift up. There you go. Oh, we got him. We got him.
Man, I thought I missed him there. Nice fish, Pete. So again, to summarize why you like the FRABILL Power Catch series?
Very light and the strongest net in the market.
Hey, Dale. I got one, buddy. Ooh, nice walleye. Nice walleye. They're nice fish, buddy. All right. Hey, good job, buddy. Look at that. That is a cool deal, isn't it? You know, one of the things about doing this crankbait deal out here, and your nephew actually told us this, got to reel real slow.
Right, and that's been the key, is just taking it nice and easy.
Boy, hold that walleye up. That's a nice one, buddy, huh?
That's nice fish.
Well, I got those 4 we caught earlier trolling, so you can release that guy.
Okay.
But that was cool, folks. I'll tell you something. What I did there and was reeling real slow, and every once in a while I'd kind of tick the bottom, Dale.
Yeah.
And whoop, there he goes. All right, yeah, he'll fight again another day. But real slow, and we're fishing along a little island deal here, right, buddy?
Right.
Hey, get back in there. All right. All right, Dale. Dale. You need the net, Dale?
I don't know. Hang on. We'll see here.
All right, buddy. Way to go, man.
Nice fish,
Let's see.
whatever it is. Oh, there he is.
Ooh,
there he
nice
is.
walleye. Can you flip him in?
Oh, I don't know.
That's a nice fish, buddy. That is a nice
He
walleye.
got hooked on the side there a little bit.
Wow, how did he hit that
He
thing?
hit it hard, John.
Ooh, nice fish.
Well,
Good walleye. Now, how did he get hooked in the side like that?
well, it must have flared at it in this current, you know.
Here's the pliers. Here you go. There you go, Dale. No, but so these fish will be in here all the rest of July and August, huh?
Yeah, it's just like the Fox River, you know, those fish on the Fox, there's residential fish in there all summer.
Boy, did he ever hammer that, buddy.
Yeah, he hit it hard.
Oh, good job.
I take it we're letting
Hold
this
that one
go.
up. Yeah. Like I say, I got those 4. I'm fine. Beautiful walleye, man. Night walleye fishing. I love it.
Walleye fishing.
But folks, yeah, you want to come up and do this, and actually, I understand that these fish will go all night long.
They do. And we've seen people that have been in here all night long with us.
Dale,
Yeah, John, you got one on now?
Dale, quick. I don't know, you might have to net this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice walleye.
Oh,
I
right.
don't know. There we go. Oh, look at that one, folks. Look at that walleye. That's a beauty, buddy. That's a nice fish. All right, that's 3 walleyes, folks, and 1 smallmouth that we caught. And I've had a couple of other hits. And, you know, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the fishing right now, they just turned on here a little bit.
That's a
Just
beauty.
Go right away.
Yeah, let them go. Let them go. Folks, what we're doing out here is I'm just using a little husky jerk, and as I said before, reeling it as slow as possible. Go ahead, Dale, buddy.
Yeah, we'll let this one go.
There you go. Yeah, fight another day.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
all right. Good job, John.
Yeah, what we're doing,
Well, you were asking about the current.
Yeah. Why are we reeling so slow? What is the reason for that?
Well, I think part of it is that current's so heavy. They're probably kind of lethargic in that current. Probably get a little tired out, so you got to just bring them nice and easy when you're bringing them in. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure why that is, but it's working.
Hey, folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Mills Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2003 Fishing Contest. Randy Reesberg of Adel, Wisconsin, landed this 12-inch bluegill on a Sheboygan County farm pond. He was using a jig. Chuck Zemke of Partyville, Wisconsin, moved into the winner's circle with his 23-inch bass caught on Park Lake on a plastic worm. Craig Reindell of Kenosha, Wisconsin, boated this 15.5-inch perch on Lake Michigan on a glowworm. And Robert Skozak of Pewaukee, Wisconsin, rounds out this week's winners with this 44-inch northern pike caught on Lake of the Woods on a little jig. All of the winners will receive a $25 Mills Fleet Farm gift card, and they'll be eligible for our end-of-the-year grand prize drawing. To enter, folks, is simple. Just snap a picture of your trophy catch and stop in at your favorite Mills Fleet Farm store to pick up an entry blank. While you're there, pick up your hunting and your fishing licenses. Mills Fleet Farm supports catch and release and keeping our waters safe and clean. Mills Fleet Farm, your fishing gear headquarters. Dale Stroshine guides all species in Door County on a daily basis. For more information, give Dale a call. That phone number is 920-743-5731. 743-5731.
This chair's been in Bob's family for 50 years, and whenever it needed to be cared for, the materials came from Mills Fleet Farm. Because as the generations passed along possessions, they passed along wisdom too, like the importance of value. It's why Bob's grandfather and father shop at Mills Fleet Farm. It's why Bob bought his stain at Mills Fleet Farm. And right now, he's glad he bought his glue there too.
We've been serving America's heartland since 1955 with the low prices and quality that give you great value.
With 15,000 beautiful lakes, Wisconsin is a great place to fish. Call 1-800-432-TRIP or visit travelwisconsin.com.
It's a beautiful, warm evening in early July, and we're up in Vilas County with our muskie expert, Rob Manthei. And Rob, we're actually heading out right now when most guys are heading in. A lot of people don't realize how good the evening and after dark fishing can be up here this time of year, huh?
Oh yeah, John, it can be tremendous. I mean, especially the weather that was during the day today, bright and sunny, very little wind, not much for cloud cover. It can make fishing during the day tough. You know, these warmer days like that where it's kind of hot and flat, the evening bite and after dark is generally a lot better.
Hey folks, one of the nice things about night fishing is before we actually go out, we take our Johnsonville lunch break and we pan over here to Chef Rob, the Johnsonville Chef of the Week today for our Johnsonville lunch break. And Rob, you told me you had these Johnsonvilles for dinner the other night. How do you prepare these?
Well, we like to boil them first in beer, John, or whatever. You can just boil them in water if you want to, just to pre-cook them, put them on the grill, and brown them up just till they're just perfect.
Now this one was boiled for what, just a few minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes. Burn yourself.
Oh, man, is that good. The juiciest, best brats, Johnsonville, right?
Correct.
Thanks, Chef Rob.
Let's go eat.
You've got a grill full of Johnsonville brats. Then, it happens. The flare-up. Don't panic. First, move the brats to safety. Second, cool those coals. Quick action now will keep all that juicy flavor inside where it belongs. Come on. That's it. The day you learn that being a hero doesn't come without a price. Welcome to Heaven on a Bun. Welcome to Johnsonville.
Welcome back, folks. As I mentioned at the top of the program, we're up in Vilas County, just starting the day muskie fishing at 8:30 at night, and it's getting dark. And Rob, before we talk about some of the tools we need at night, one thing I want to talk about before it gets dark, we're just using like a regular bucktail and a surface bait, huh, on the before dark bite.
Correct, John. What we're doing here, we're just kind of covering some water real fast. Surface bait and a bucktail. No better two lures to do it than. We're looking for fish right now. If we catch one, great. What we're trying to do is find some, and then we'll come back at dark or after dark with slower presentations, either slower top water, a crankbait, a weighted jerk bait with some big rattles, that type of stuff.
Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him!
Hang on to him.
That was cool. You know what happened there? That fish hit 3 different times, Rob. He hit 3 different times, Rob, before I finally got him. Did you see how I kept that going?
How does he feel, John?
Oh, decent fish.
Should we get it?
Oh, a little musky, but that was cool, man. All right, musky, musky, musky. There we go. Hey, I'm the creeper, man. That was a cool deal there. Oh, look at him go. He's not too happy there. Oh, actually, that's not bad. About a 30-incher, right?
Yeah, that's about right, yeah, 30 inches or so, but, you know, hey, it was a cool strike, you know.
Well, tell the folks what happened there. What happened, I was reeling my creeper in, I heard the splash, and you had taught me when you're using the creeper like that, you keep coming, right?
Yeah, you don't set the hook until you feel the weight of the fish, John.
So I did the right thing there.
Exactly.
Can you hold him up a little bit there, buddy? Oh, I guess you can't. But that's so crucial when you're fishing a surface bait at night, right, Rob?
Yeah, you don't want to set the hook until you actually feel the weight of the fish. If you set on sound 3 out of 4 times you'll probably miss the fish.
So what happened there, the fish hit, and he missed it.
Yep.
Hit again, missed it. And then the third time I felt him and set the hook, and that was right.
Exactly. Patience was perfect for you there, John, so now you know all what you got to do.
Got him, another one. Two casts later. Another little guy. Whoa! Holy cow, that was a cool hit though, folks. That one happened right next to the boat rod. And you haven't even had a chance to get your rod back in the water, have you?
No, I haven't, John.
All right, buddy. Well, here's safety and handling on a creeper there, buddy.
Yep.
That one just came up and smoked it. You know that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, good release. Hey, man, I'll tell you something right now. This is a lot of fun, folks. And, this is something that Rob guides for, almost exclusively when you talk about July and August and even into early September. And we've caught 2 small fish tonight, but you can get some big fish doing this, can't you?
Yeah, John, it's night bites just starting. The biggest I've had in the boat after dark so far has been 44.5, but prime time is July and August.
Right.
And we're just touching July right now. You can't dictate what size of fish you're going to catch after dark. When you get tough, flat days during the day, anything after dark is great.
Folks, this is the noise of the bait I'm using, this creeper. Listen to this. That's what the bait looks like coming through the water. But, Rob, that sound is just fantastic, isn't it? Does that drive him nuts?
Yeah, the whole purpose of a surface bait, John, is the noise and the aggression factor. After dark, you're only wanting to use the slow-moving baits, creepers, hog wobblers. You don't really want to use the fast tail spinner baits after dark.
Want to hook up with a great deal on a great ATV? Then see your Yamaha dealer and get the ATV of your choice for 0.0 APR with 0 down. That's 0% financing on every Yamaha ATV. Plus, hook up with a $400 Warn winch for just $69.95 on all Grizzlies, Kodiaks, and Big Bears. So see your Yamaha dealer today.
I'm here at MW Marine, and I'll tell you, folks, you just got to see this Alumacraft Navigator. It's a huge 16-footer with a 52-inch live well. Hey, it's even got a bait well. It's powered by a smooth, dependable 50-horsepower Mercury engine. It has 2 7-foot-long locking rod boxes that will hold 10 rods comfortably. This package includes trolling motor, locator, and more for about $12,000. Get your new Mercury-powered boat from MW Marine today.
It's clearance time on a huge selection of Toyota trucks. It's time for the full-size Tundra. Take home the powerful truck that IntelliChoice says is among the lowest fuel costs in its class and a best overall value of the year. It only happens once a year. Toyota time. The time is now.
Well, Rob, it's getting to be about 12 o'clock, so I think we got to be heading home. We got a long ride back to Milwaukee, but I want to thank you. This was kind of a neat experience. We only got 2 muskies and another hit, but this night fishing is a cool deal. I want to try it again when we have more than one night, all right?
You don't pound them every night.
It is fun, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
And that is our show for today, folks. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet, but we'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying Wisconsin's waters and woods.
Wisconsin woods and waters, we all